Hi there, how are you doing? So today I'm going to speak about in the 12 laws of the universe, because really everything is vibration, and we're learning about the secrets of the law of attraction and how we can start using it. Because the law of attraction is really a constant in the universe, and it can be harnessed to create an extraordinary life. It really can. It's not just for celebrities, but rather, let me just get this here, in the universe, and it can be harnessed. Sorry. So, what are the 12 laws of the universe that where everything is vibration? And how can we start using the law of attraction today? First of all, we need to take positive action, that's for sure. But what about if we want to achieve our wildest dreams with the law of attraction? Because in the past, people would have to wait for the dreams to come true, and it was an excruciating process of waiting and hoping that something good would happen, but with no guarantee that it would actually happen. And you may ask, what's changed? Today we live in a time where there are more opportunities than ever before to make our dreams come true, and we can achieve anything that we want if we're willing to put in the work and take action, because that's a big key, is taking action. The key is understanding how your thoughts affect your life. So manifesting has become really popular in the last few years. So, although it has always been popular, but it's more to the mainstream. So what you think about really does become your reality. So when you focus on it consistently over time, even if it feels impossible at first, and by using this philosophy, many people have accomplished things they've only ever dreamed about. So if you've been trying to manifest your ideal job, your relationship, your prosperity, or anything else for that matter, but haven't had that luck yet, this might be because there's another aspect missing from the equation, feeling good while you think about getting it. So what is the law of attraction before we actually go into the 12 laws? The law of attraction really is a universal law, and it's believed by many in the metaphysical and spiritual worlds. This law states that like attracts like. So essentially, what you focus on, you'll manifest into your reality. And this goes for the negative as well as the positive. So if your mind is in the negative more of a percentage, you're going to attract that negativity towards yourself. And it really is a universal law, believed by many in the metaphysical, really to attract that law of attraction to us. So how does it work? The law of attraction is a belief that by focusing on positive or negative thoughts, those two polarities that are called positive and negative, you'll bring those polarities to you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's been at work in your life since the day you were born, really. So how do you use the law of attraction? Well, it states that whatever you focus on most, that energy and vibration, whatever you're giving off there, you'll attract those vibrations back. So for what goes around comes around. So if you've been trying to manifest something and it just isn't happening, or do you feel the law of attraction just isn't working for you? That could be the new car, the house, the relationships, or anything else. Do you want to manifest those things? Because the law of attraction says that what you think about, you get. And if you focus on a positive outcome, then the universe will help bring it into your life. But sometimes that doesn't work. So let's go into the 12 laws of the universe, because those 12 laws of the universe could be what's stopping you from manifesting those goals. So the 12 laws of the universe have been around for centuries. They're timeless because they hold the secrets to success and happiness. No matter what era you live in, these laws can be applied to any area of your life, yeah, from love to finance, relationships, any area, it doesn't matter. And the first law is the law of the universe. And that's where everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. And the law of the universe is a spiritual law that says that everything is connected and everything really does have that purpose within our lives, you know. And this law means we're all part of one extensive system where nothing can be created or destroyed. And this means that when you manifest something in your life, it will come back to you in some form through someone else who needs it more than what you do. And of course, then we've got the law of attraction, the second law. And in no way are these in the right order, you know. And the law of attraction is what you think about is what you get, you know. So like attracts like. So you really can have a better life, an easier life, by getting those desires and using the law of attraction in the correct way. And more in that, if you look at more of my videos, you'll see more about the law of attraction in YouTube. The law of cause and effect. You reap what you sow, really, you know, and this is an equal or opposite reaction, you know, it's for every action that you take. And the law of cause and effect can be used to understand how your thoughts affect your reality. It states that for every positive deed you do, one good thing that will happen to you in return. Well, for every negative act you do, something bad will happen to you in return. You know, it's the law of cause and effect. It can also be seen as an invisible force that connects everything, like karma or fate, with the intention being what causes the phenomenon to occur. Another one is the law of change, and nothing stays the same. You know, everything does change over time, including people and their circumstances in life, including death. You know, change is inevitable, but it is also a good thing. It creates new opportunities, new ideas that weren't there before, and will never be the same again. The law of change is not an abstract concept to live by. It's part of life itself, meaning we have no choice but to accept it. Then we have the law of giving and receiving. And when we give to others without expecting anything in return, we receive more than if we have not given at all. You know, it's said the law of giving and receiving originates from the Buddhist teaching, yet we can see it in many other religions and cultures. And there's two parts to this law. First, giving without expecting anything back, and second, being open to receiving when you need, when it comes your way. Receiving to what you need when it comes your way. The next one is the law of karma. These are actions where actions have consequences. They have good actions that lead to happiness, while bad actions can lead to unhappiness or misery. You know, the law of karma is one of the most important and powerful laws in manifestation. And once you understand this law, your life really can be changed because karma is a Sanskrit word that means action. You know, actions have consequences, which are called karma. And even when you want to get those manifestations, those goals, you always have to take action. And whether that action be something going towards those goals, visualizing, whatever that action is, there always has to be action involved with a set your intention and what have you. The next law is law of energy. And now, a lot of clients that I see, or used to see, not so much now actually, because they're getting it, the energy is all around us. But energy is all around us. It's in the air, it's in your food, it's in your water. We can't feel the energy. Well, sometimes we can. I can feel the energy. If I did that, I feel energy, you know. but it affects every single cell in our body, sometimes positively, sometimes negatively. And the law of energy states that every thought has an effect on the energy that's around us. And those thoughts are, when we think about ourselves or others, are like a magnet, and they attract things to us or them, whether good or bad. So if you're really thinking about that, if your mindset is continually in that negative, low self-esteem, berating yourself. I know I used to be there. You'll always have those experiences to bring that to you. Whereas if you have those positive, you're happy, you're radiant, all those lovely, happy, radiant things in your life will just keep coming to you. This is when we see that we look at people and think they're lucky. It's because they are that positive. They're pushing away those negative experiences from their life, and they're drawing the good things towards them. Then we have the law of abundance. So ask yourself, are you struggling to manifest what you want in life just now? Or even in the past? Does it seem like the universe isn't cooperating and that your efforts are really in vain? If so, I've really got some good news for you, because it is a law that can be applied to manifesting. The law states that we receive whatever we focus on the most. So this means if we focus on lack, then we'll continue to experience that lack. However, instead of focusing on our problems, why don't you try and focus when you catch yourself becoming negative, or you are focusing on those problems? Catch yourself completely and turn it around and think of a happy thought, or think of a happy place that you've been to. Choose to focus on more of what you want, or what's going well in your life, and how grateful or lucky you feel about what is manifested already. And this will cause you to attract even more success, even more abundance into your life. And it can be just as simple as that. Then we have the law of intention and desire. And this is a law that governs the universe. It's called the law of intention and desire. For anything to manifest in one's life, one must have desire and intention behind their thoughts. You'll probably see for sometimes you've wanted to manifest something, but you've half-heartedly wanted to manifest it, and then you've wondered why it's either came as a manifestation as a completely different thing, or it hasn't come at all. It's because you have not put that intention, that clear intention, or that desire behind the thoughts you wanted for that manifestation. And it really can be simplified as what you think about expands. So think about that. This means that if one dwells in negative thoughts, or fails to focus on what they want, and they'll keep going back to the negative thoughts, then those will be the only things that grow in your life. And it'll also mean that it manifests faster than ever before when you have those positive intentions and desires for something in your life. It will just come so much faster, because remember, you are the creator of your life. Then you have the law of polarity. And the law of polarity is a basic law of manifestation. It states that everything in our life has two poles, the physical and the spiritual, the positive, the negative, the yin and the yang. So no one can live without both sides to be successful on either side if they focus on one side. You've really got to be balanced in where your thoughts are and how you're feeling, because a lot of the manifestations do come from feeling. And also the law of non-attachment, because what actually stops manifestations coming to you is when you become very attached and you don't let it go. And the law of attachment is a powerful concept that will really help you get out of the cycle of negativity or pain or suffering. If you feel like it's on a repeat, you just keep going through the same cycle, this law can really help you break through those patterns for really good. It's not about the letting go, it's about releasing the attachment to the past so we can create a better future. And this is a Buddhist laws, a principle that the Buddhists have, that they really do apply to manifest. And then the idea is really to detach yourself from the outcome and focus on the process. How I think of this is, think about it as if you're ordering from a catalogue, and that catalogue, as soon as you put that order in for the catalogue, you don't think about it because you know it's coming. You just let it go. You don't have any more thought to it. It's the same thing, and it's really an important step in manifesting because it makes you less emotionally invested in the end result, which means you're not going through all sorts of ups and downs along your manifestation journey. So really just allow it to go. Just get that attachment away from it. Then finally, the law of compensation. Now, the law of compensation is one of the most powerful laws in manifestation, and it states that we get something back whatever we do, even if it's not what we expected or wanted. This law helps us to be aware of our thoughts and actions before they happen. So when you are about to do something, ask yourself, am I going to regret this? Or am I going to be happy with this? And if you're going to regret it, don't do it. Because when we start thinking about how our actions affect other people and ourselves, the law of compensation will work for us instead of against us. So really feel the vibration, because everything is vibration. And what is that vibration that everything? Because all matter vibrates on different frequencies, and one type of vibration is sound. And you just try clapping your hands and notice how it creates the waves, and you can feel it in the air around you. When you clap those hands, and try it. And the louder you clap, the more you'll feel that vibration. And the other type of vibration is called light or electromagnetic radiation. This includes anything from radio waves through microwaves up to the visible light, which can be seen with our eyes, And many people believe that the thoughts and emotions we experience, we can manifest them in our lives. And I'm one of those people. But this just isn't a matter of positive thinking. It has to do with the understanding of the laws of vibration. And the law states that everything in vibration, so every thought, every emotion you have will be mirrored back to you positively or negatively, And this means it's important for you to understand what we're putting out there into the world. And you're not just a physical being. You're an energetic being, you're an energetic body that is just as important to your health and your well-being, that spirit that lies inside of you. And what about if you want to manifest love and relationships with the law? Well, the law of the universe are constantly in motion, and the law of attraction is the mirror that you can use to manifest your dreams. So it's all about vibration and resonance, which means that if you want to get something done, then it needs to be on the same frequency as what you're trying to achieve. And you should also know that relationships are manifestations too. So they happen more slowly because there's a lot more involved than simply deciding what we want and putting our energy into it. It's got to be the other person's got to have that same vibration, that law, for you to be attracting to them. So maybe you're putting out that you're wanting your soulmate to, or your twin flame to come to you to manifest, but maybe they're just not ready yet to come into that manifestation yet. Hence why you feel like you're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And what about if you're trying to attract money and wealth using the laws? Vibrations are all around us. They're the building blocks of everything in our universe. And the vibrations that you send out determine how the world interacts with you. And it's a two-way interaction. Remember that. So if you're sending out negative vibrations, then your life will be filled with negativity. But if you're sending positive vibes out, your life will be filled with positivity. So if you're even in a relationship, in that relationship, you maybe you're going through a rough patch or it's a bit dodgy, and you're very negative with each other, stop and breathe and say to yourself, okay, what am I putting out to the universe? What's my vibration just now? Where's my thoughts? And why? Because that is why you're getting that negativity, that vibrational frequency is just bringing you back. You're the mirror, So really knock yourself out of those thoughts. If you are in that negative thought, just breathe into yourself and become very aware of what your thoughts are, what your actions are, what your behaviors, and what the vibrations, the energy vibrations that you're putting out there, And it really, where money's concerned, is really if you're in a feeling of lack or you've got low self-worth, that's the vibration that you're putting out to the universe. So if you're trying to attract money, that money will be quite hard for you to attract, And it really is possible to attract money and wealth using the laws of vibration. Because if you want more money or wealth in your life, start raising that vibrational frequency. Start being aware of the thoughts that's going on in your head, those unconscious thoughts, as if you're just looking down at yourself, being aware of what you're actually doing and what you're saying, and correcting that, And once this happens, once you do become aware, there's various techniques that you can use. Create visualizations, affirmations, all those kind of things that will doing things that make you feel happy, that will improve your mental and physical health, using the laws, because have you ever really felt when you're in a really good mood and everything seems to be going your way, that's you in a positive vibration, or you've had that awful day and something changed in your mood for the better, that's you changing it back over. And it's so easy to think that these are all coincidences, but when we look at how our vibrations affect us, it becomes clear that this is nothing to do with coincidence. It really isn't. So any questions? Hello, Denise. You love the universal law. Hi, Barbara. How you doing? Hello, Amanda. Lovely to see you. Yeah, I love working with the laws, and it's really brilliant to see those laws in actions. So if you have if you're watching me on YouTube, please subscribe down below. This is Manifestation Week. I'm talking about manifestations, vibrations, and law of attraction all this week, and all things to do with that. And just let people know, I'm Anne Varney. I'm a spiritual business teacher. I love everything woo-woo and also to do with manifestations also. Speak to you later, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, and before I go, if you would like if you feel you need your energy to just be rebalanced, protected, grounded, cleansed, and also you want a deeper connection with yourself or your spiritual guidance, I have a free Lightworkers Toolkit at annevarney.com, Lightworkers Toolkit, and this will really help you very simply to just realign and raise that vibration that you have to make it just even higher so that you can manifest in an abundant way. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.